The 2026 World Cup was supposed to be football's biggest party. Instead, before the final whistle has even been imagined, it already feels like a giant crayon map covered in warning stickers. And the weirdest part is this: most of the drama is not about the football yet. It is about tickets, visas, heat, grass, security, and the feeling that the biggest tournament on earth has become too big for normal people. To be clear, this is not a video claiming one giant proven fraud. That would be lazy and also legally spicy in the bad way. This is about confirmed facts, official investigations, public complaints, and rumors that people keep repeating because the tournament already feels suspicious. Start with the basic size of the thing. FIFA approved a 48-team format for 2026. That means 104 matches. 16 cities are hosting across the United States, Mexico, and Canada. The final is scheduled for July 19th, 2026 at New York, New Jersey Stadium. That is a lot of football. It is also a lot of planes, hotels, police buses, visas, temporary grass, and money. The first huge mess is ticketing. FIFA originally advertised group stage tickets starting at $60. That sounds almost friendly. Then fans saw the other end of the machine. AP reported that best available final tickets later reached $32,970. That is not a ticket price. That is a used car wearing a lanyard. FIFA has defended high prices by talking about market rates. The argument is basically this: if FIFA sells too low, resellers eat the profit. If FIFA sells high, FIFA captures the profit. Either way, the fan is standing outside the stadium holding a calculator and questioning their life choices. Then came the resale rules. FIFA's own resale terms say that outside Mexico, sellers can often set prices above face value, subject to local law. FIFA also says it does not control, verify, or guarantee those resale prices. Both buyer and seller fees can be 15%. So the official marketplace can feel official and wild at the same time. There are exceptions. Mexico has tighter exchange rules. Toronto has legal caps. But for many fans, the message is simple. The same ticket can feel like sport, finance, and hostage negotiation. Now add the investigations. California's Attorney General asked FIFA for answers about potentially misleading ticket categories. New York and New Jersey subpoenaed FIFA over alleged misleading seat locations, fake scarcity, high prices, and category changes. Texas opened a consumer protection investigation over claims that premium seats were later reassigned lower. Those are investigations, not convictions, but they explain why fans keep using words like scam, bait, and fraud, even when the legal facts are still being sorted. Then there's the unofficial resale chaos. FIFA warns that tickets bought outside FIFA.com can be fake, invalid, or canceled. The FTC warned fans about copycat sites, duplicate seat scams, paper tickets, and screenshots. AP reported on June 19th that some fans had third-party resale purchases fail to transfer into the FIFA app. FIFA said official sales are guaranteed. StubHub blamed FIFA tech and transfer restrictions. The fan, meanwhile, just wants the little barcode to exist. That is the ticket chapter. And somehow is not even the only chapter. The visa story is even stranger. The United States created a World Cup task force inside the federal security system. The U.S. also imposed and expanded travel restrictions before the tournament. Players and team staff can have exemptions. Ordinary fans do not get one Magic Tournament pass. FIFA and the U.S. announced FIFA Pass. It gives some ticket holders priority access to visa interview appointments, but it does not guarantee a visa. FIFA's own FAQ says a ticket does not guarantee a visa or entry to the United States, Canada, or Mexico. If you get denied, FIFA says there is no compensation. Imagine buying a ticket, hotel, and flight, then discovering the real match is at the border window. This is where the drama turns political. Rights groups warn travelers about detention, device searches, social media screening, racial profiling, and protest risks. Human Rights Watch said ICE arrests rose sharply around U.S. host city areas before the tournament. Immigrant rights groups organized legal resources, rapid response networks, and safe spaces. Some fans are not asking who their team plays. They are asking whether going to the match is worth the risk. Iran became one of the clearest flashpoints. Iran's federation claimed its fan ticket allocation for U.S. games was revoked. AP confirmed the claim was made, but not the mechanism behind it. Iran also said it would complain to FIFA about travel restrictions and limited access before a Los Angeles match. Again, that is an allegation, but it shows how quickly a football schedule can become a diplomatic argument with corner kicks. There have been other entry cases too. A Somali referee was denied U.S. entry after arriving in Miami, despite having a visa. CBP cited vetting concerns. FIFA said host governments decide entry. That answer may be technically true. It also sounds very comforting if your hobby is passing responsibility across a desk. Then there's the heat. FIFA announced hydration breaks in every match. That is good. But each break is 3 minutes. Scientists and coaches have already argued that may not be enough. NPR reported that 67 of the 104 matches could carry heat illness danger. 39 were described as high risk. World Weather Attribution estimated multiple matches could reach thresholds that player unions consider concerning or unsafe. So the tournament has a weather problem. It also has a water bottle problem because apparently every giant event must invent one tiny absurd object. FIFA initially faced backlash over bottle restrictions. Then it allowed one sealed disposable bottle in US and Canada stadiums. A water bottle should not be the main character of a World Cup story. And yet, here we are. The heat issue is not only about players. The Guardian reported concerns for outdoor workers, security staff, vendors, and EMTs. Houston already saw heat-related illness at a FIFA fan festival. 4 people were hospitalized, according to local reporting. If the fan zone needs a medical plot twist before the tournament settles in, that is not a great omen. Now look at the stadiums. Many U.S. venues are NFL stadiums. Several had to convert turf to natural grass for the World Cup. That sounds simple until you remember grass is alive and footballers are picky for good reasons. Sports Illustrated reported complaints from France's Adrien Rabiot and Didier Deschamps about the MetLife surface. Vinicius Jr. had also complained after a Brazil match. So yes, even the floor is having a controversy arc. Cities are also arguing about cost. U.S. host cities pushed for hundreds of millions in federal safety and security funding. Foxborough had a fight over security costs around Gillette Stadium. New Jersey Transit cut a World Cup train fare from $150 to $105. That was still far above the normal roughly $13 fare. It is rare that a train ticket needs its own villain monologue. Security has its own drama. The Guardian reported disputed claims that ticketless England fans breached Dallas Stadium security. FIFA said it had no indication of unauthorized entry. That is exactly the kind of sentence that makes everyone stare harder at the gates. It may be nothing. It may be a warning, but in this tournament, even the rumor has a seat assignment. And yes, there are even darker allegations floating nearby. There was reporting around an alleged match-fixing probe involving suspicious betting and a player travel issue. That investigation is not a finding of guilt. It should be treated carefully. But it adds to the overall mood. Every drawer you open has another weird folder inside. So why does this all feel so off? Partly because the World Cup is trying to be everything at once. It wants to be a global festival. It wants to be a premium product. It wants to be secure, open, profitable, huge, local, international, family-friendly, and VIP at the same time. Those goals do not always like each other. Fans feel that contradiction immediately. They see $60 tickets and $30,000 tickets in the same story. They see priority visa appointments that do not guarantee visas. They see hydration breaks and dangerous heat forecasts. They see official resale and failed third-party. They see a children's drawing of a football party slowly turning into a flow chart. The honest version is complicated. Some of this is normal mega event chaos. Some of it is real consumer risk territory. Some of it is politics colliding with sport. Some of it is climate. Some of it is people online turning every complaint into a conspiracy before breakfast. But the feeling matters. A World Cup is supposed to make fans believe the world is coming together. This one sometimes feels like the world is standing in different lines, paying different fees under different rules and different temperatures. Maybe the football will rescue it. Football has an annoying habit of doing that. One ridiculous goal, one underdog run, one goalkeeper losing their mind, and suddenly everyone remembers why they showed up. But before the first ball is kicked, the story of 2026 is already clear. The biggest World Cup ever may also be the most complicated World Cup ever. The World Cup is still magic when the ball finally rolls. But in 2026, the real drama may be everything fans have to survive before kickoff. So tell me this, is this just the price of a bigger tournament, or has the World Cup become too big to feel honest?